Hi, and welcome back to another reaction. I haven't done that in a while, but Rustage has released his first, or not his first, but like his new album, and we're definitely listening to a couple songs. And we'll start with Can't Stop, so the main single, or at least the first one that has gotten a video. And yeah, we'll be doing a live reaction and we'll see whether I can catch some bars or whether I'll just miss out on everything, but I'll try my best. And yeah, let's see what Rustage has to say.
Hear the hunger in your voice, and I think your hunger to always be better is just gonna keep you where you are. Don't ever be afraid of competition. I don't think you can fail right now. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, and I know that's big. I don't think you've been beaten.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that was Screwface, which is very cool. I don't know whether that's like a sample that he has taken from one of his reactions or whether that's um, just something that he sent as a voicemail or that they like or just a general talk that they have. No idea. But that's a cool start.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, and I know that's big. I don't think you've been beaten out for a while.
I've been running marathons and sprint times, ignite all of my fibers, I do it king size, sit tight, we keep on working.
Is that a One Piece bar? Because King is just like enormous and he also like has flames on his back, so it's probably about King, right? So we get the rest, but like the ignite and king size thing is probably a double on the character King from the One Piece manga, which you should all read. Um, I don't know. I think he's been in the anime by now as well. But yeah, there's been more about him in the manga, of course, and it's very interesting.
I've been running marathons and sprint times, ignite all of my fibers, I do it king size, sit tight, we keep on working way up to midnight, total domination, play the game like this is Civ 5.
Okay, so Civ 5, Civilization 5. I think Total Domination is like one of the modes you can play in that game. I only played Civilization 4, I think. I'm not even sure. I played one of these, and I'm pretty sure that Total Domination is like one of the different like strategy-based like gaming styles it offers. Other than that, I feel like Rustage doesn't get enough credit for his production and his mixing because that's like a cool, very like I don't know, boom bap sounding beat. Like it has a lot of like the brass section in the background, which is really cool. And I don't think there has been like one song that wasn't well produced that Rustage did in like the last, I don't know, 2 years or so. Maybe there was, but if so, then I've forgotten all about it. And I think like he should get his roses when it comes to doing everything on the song. Like he does the production, he does, of course, does his own vocals and his own lyrics, and he also does the whole mixing part afterwards as well. So everything like in post production, and just the sheer amount of work that it takes to do that consistently and on a weekly basis is enormous. And yeah, I have the utmost respect for that, and it's high quality content as you can see and hear. Also, I do like the editing with the whole like treasure map design they've been going for with like Rustage, of course, being a big One Piece fan and having the whole Captain Rustage thing going. So yeah, everything everything about this is nice. I like this.
King size, sit tight, we keep on working way up to midnight, total domination, play the game like this is Civ 5, big time, I don't even seem distressed, I stay tracking all my goals like a GPS, with no invites, don't need help to be the best, I know I'm grading up that cheddar like I'm DPS,
Okay, so that's like the meme thing about DPS's computer basically looking like a cheese grater, and I think he like calls his fans the cheese grater gang at times out of fun, and that's a nice bar about that. Obviously, like the GPS thing and everything before was kind of cool as well, but that's definitely the more fun bar, like for the people that know what it's about.
yes, with no invites, don't need help to be the best, I know I'm grading up that cheddar like I'm DPS, heavy move deliberate, listen, this shit is limitless, written, guess you're illiterate, so look at what the image is, the difference is you're hungry whilst I'm eating like.
Okay, so I definitely have to like concentrate for that, but I get the whole he's illiterate, so you have to look out for what the image is, because if you can't read better, just look at the pictures, right?
Listen, this shit is limitless, written, guess you're illiterate, so look at what the image is. The difference is you're hungry whilst I'm eating like Elizabeth. These rappers always try.
Okay, so I'm not as good at history as Rustage is. I'm good at like mythology and everything surrounding that area, but I don't want to say anything that like definitely shows that I'm not as good at history. But I don't know whether there was. I mean, it's definitely like about like Queen Elizabeth. One of the Queen Elizabeths, because I don't think there's been only one. I hope so. Otherwise, that was the moment where you can make fun of me now. Yeah, so I don't get that. It probably has to do something with, I don't know, famine or a shortage, while the royals have still had food and were going on with their like gluttony and stuff, and were eating a lot while the general populace was starving. But I'm not sure about that, so please tell me in the comments what I missed right there.
Guess you're illiterate, so look at what the image is. The difference is you're hungry whilst I'm eating like Elizabeth. These rappers.
I mean, obviously, right? Eating in terms of like he's eating that beat, he's eating in terms of his success and all that. So that makes sense. I get that portion. I don't get the double with Elizabeth. So if anyone could point that out, that would be swell.
Always try too hard and vanish like they Icarus.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Icarus was the one that flew too close to the sun because he was trying really hard to impress his father, Daedalus, and he was also like having a lot of fun. We're now getting back into mythology. See, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that one makes sense, and that's a cool bar, and I want to hear that again.
The difference is you're hungry whilst I'm eating like Elizabeth. These rappers always try too hard and vanish like they Icarus. Dungeon Master, I got practice with initiative.
Okay, so like initiative is one of the things you can roll in Dungeons and Dragons, and if you don't know, Rustage has like the One Piece Dungeons and Dragons thing going. So if you're interested in that, go and take a look at those videos. And yes, I mean, yes, initiative because he's starting things. I feel like there's a bar coming with, I don't know, him kickstarting whatever thing he's going to talk about, his songs, the genre of nerdcore, something.
Elizabeth, these rappers always try too hard and vanish like they Icarus. Dungeon Master, I got practice with initiative. Always throwing around my voice like a ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist is like the person like the with like the puppets. Is there another word in English besides ventriloquist? Like how to paraphrase that? If so, please tell me. What did he say? Throwing around his voice.
Vanish like they Icarus. Dungeon Master, I got practice with initiative. Always throwing around my voice like a ventriloquist. Isaac Newton, how I break the laws of motion. The velocity I'm moving that would anger any physicist.
Okay, so I was like, why is Newton breaking the laws of physics? No, he made them, or he didn't make them. Of course, they existed, but like he wrote them down. Yeah, that's cool.
Ventriloquist, Isaac Newton, how I break the laws of motion. The velocity I'm moving that would anger any physicist. I don't ever slow down, no I won't wait. Do it on my own grounds, I don't obey. We about to go loud, about to go ape. Shaking up the rust, we've been going since the Stone Age.
Okay, so we've got Rustage in there, so we've got the Rust and Age, like the flip on his own name, which is kind of weird that nobody has done that before. Or if so, then I haven't listened to the song. So if somebody's done it before, please tell me. But yeah, that's a cool part, and it's probably like the section that's leading into the chorus. So I'm really interested to see where the chorus is going.
Physicist, I don't ever slow down, no I won't wait. Do it on my own grounds, I don't obey. We about to go loud, about to go ape. Shaking up the rust, we've been going since the Stone Age.
Also, like going ape makes sense because like the whole Schwabity thing with going ape. I don't know whether it's a nod to that or whether it just like fit the general rhyme scheme, but still, that's cool.
We about to go loud, about to go ape. Shaking up the rust, we've been going since the Stone Age. I don't even know how to stop. Reaching the sky, better know that I'm godlike. I don't even know how to stop. Look at my eyes and afraid of the spotlight. I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got by. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop. That's
really cool because like if you've been following along and whether you've been following Rustage for the last couple, I don't know, months or years, Rustage is always working, and a lot of people tell him to stop and take a break, and he has reiterated over time that he actually can't stop. Like, he's very dedicated to his craft, which is nice because we get a lot of good content and a lot of good music. But also a lot of people were like, okay, please take a break and don't burn out because you do so much. And yeah, that's life. That's a very cool chorus to kind of address like the whole thing of like he like can't stop. He also doesn't want to stop, and he doesn't have to stop because it's like it's working for him. He's good with what he does. He's okay with the workload. Sweet Jesus, he's okay with the workload that he has, and I mean he does great stuff. So yeah, let's listen again.
Afraid of the spotlight, I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got by. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop. I have people criticize that you'll live a different life. They don't understand that I don't care cause I'm too disciplined. I just need to give it time. Fuck a plan, I improvised. I'd be making music even if nobody listened in. God.
Okay, so we're still going with the whole thing about his music career and his path, because he basically did like the whole nerdcore thing in a time where nobody listened to the genre, and he kept on going. He was disciplined and he got through it all, and that's just like a very cool shout out to himself. I don't know whether that makes sense, but that's what I'm going with now. And yeah, that's cool.
And I just need to give it time. Fuck a plan, I improvised. I'd be making music even if nobody listened in. God, this is a prequel but no Hobbit. Run it, horror my logo, no Team Rocket. Yarn.
I actually knew that like the rocket line was coming, not because of the rhyme scheme, but just because I immediately recognized the shape of the R, which is like, if Rocket had like, or Team Rocket had like a proper corporate identity, like that would be like a very positive thing. I mean, obviously they're fictional, but still, like that's cool. And it's like it's probably like very good for like Game Freak and Nintendo, and means that they just had like a very good design back in the day when I was much more active in or at playing Pokemon. Yeah. Other than that, cool bars.
This is a prequel but no Hobbit. Run it, horror my logo, no Team Rocket. Giannis, call me a freak man, that's just honest.
Okay, so I'm not good with basketball. Was that like a proper flip on Giants? Or is that the name of a player? That so there must be a reason why he pronounced it like that, right? Oh no, it doesn't. It didn't even say Giants. It said Giannis. So it's probably just the name of the player, and I don't know him because Germany is not big on basketball. We do, or like not as big. It's like I think it's on if you like have statistics on like which type of sports are the most viewed by the general public. Basketball doesn't even crack the top 5, I think, which is probably weird for Americans to hear. And while I'm like quite enthralled in the whole sports thingy with like studying sports, I'm not big on like properly watching sports or like sporting events. Like at times, or of course, like watch like the World Cup in soccer and the Olympic finals and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just don't know which player that is, so please tell me. But probably like Giannis, whatever you pronounce him. I don't even know whether that's his surname or whether that's his first name. It's probably either one of the two. Yeah, but I probably won't get the rest of the bar, so let's just try.
This is a prequel but no Hobbit. Run it, horror my logo, no Team Rocket. Giannis, call me a freak man, that's just honest. Cranko how I multiply subscribers like they Garvins. Often.
Okay, I don't get the basketball bar. Let's listen to the next one. It's probably about the card that was in the video. So like I think it's Magic the Gathering, but I've never played that, so I probably won't get that either.
Giannis, call me a freak man, that's just honest. Cranko how I multiply subscribers like they Garvin.
I mean, yeah. I don't know whether like multiplying subscribers like the goblins, whether that like also works with Daniel Green. He's another YouTube artist that calls his subscribers or fans goblins. And I know that Rustage and Daniel are or follow each other's work, and both of them are very interesting people. And I like watching both of their videos. Of course, I like Rustage's music, and I like Daniel's videos about books and also One Piece because he's been reading that. So I don't know whether he's giving him a shout out here as well. I hope he does, but it's probably mainly about the magic card. If it's like a triple, it's cool. If not, then just ignore my rambling. Let's go on.
Offense, you don't know the weather that we putting in. Crossing with an animal that's news upon the bulletin.
Yeah, Animal Crossing, okay, I got that.
If I started rapping even harder, they'd be bullying. I beat them out so bad that you can't even take a look at them. Yo, I couldn't win a fight, but man, I win a game of Scrabble. How I act like gravy, I don't even raise a candle.
I don't know. Do you use gravy in candles? Is that a thing? I feel dumb. Please tell me. Let's listen back.
No more, that's news upon the bulletin. If I started rapping even harder, they'd be bullying. I beat them out so bad that you can't even take a look at them. Yo, I couldn't win a fight, but man, I win a game of Scrabble. How
I feel like that's probably on point. I feel like Rustage is much too wholesome to actually like properly fight a person, but like he definitely win at Scrabble. Like Rustage just does know a shit ton of vocabulary. So that makes sense. Now like the gravy bar.
I like gravy, I don't even raise a candle.
I don't know whether that's a character, because like there's obviously a character on screen. That's why I like these videos, because they actually help me understand stuff. Maybe it's or most probably it's a double. Rustage rarely does like lines that are just face value. So maybe it's a character. I don't know. But also like, do you use like gravy in the process of making candles? Like maybe in like a medieval like method of doing that? I don't know. Please tell me if so. It kind of sounds weird, so I hope it's not that. Just imagine the smell.
Man, I win a game of Scrabble. How I act like gravy, I don't even raise a candle. Boma, how I keep this all inside me like a capsule.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, okay. Let's just not get into that anymore, because that, like, I mean, yeah, we get capsule corpse, and yeah, you didn't have to use Boma in there, Rustage. You didn't have to. You did, so that was by choice. And we all get that.
Scrabble, how I act like gravy, I don't even raise a candle. Boma, how I keep this all inside me like a capsule. I've been so inspired ever since I heard a damn ball.
I think we all are or were inspired by Dambo at some point in our lives, and I feel it's very, very cool that Rustage kind of like looked up to Dambo, and now Dambo's coming to the concert tour. Like the one Xiaodo hosted and where Rustage was actually a part of. So I feel that's just the perfect explanation for what Rustage has done and achieved over the last years, which is very cool. Because you actually like made your idol that you looked up to kind of like look up to you and like visit your concerts. How cool is that?
I don't even know how to stop. Reaching the sky, better know that I'm godlike. I don't even know how to stop. Look at my eyes and afraid of the spotlight. I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got by. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop.
Like there are a shit ton of ad-libs in the background, which I feel is just like Rustage screaming no, no, no at times, but it sounds very, very cool. And I also like how the brass, like the high brass, is probably like a trumpet, I don't know, is much more prominent during the chorus section. It's also like a very cool part of the mixing.
I'm done with making music I don't care about. I got ideas that are begging me to let them out. I got an audience, I'm worried that I'll let them down, but I got a fire burning in me, so I'll make them proud.
Yes, basically everything I said before about like his struggle with what music he does, and he's built an audience that will listen to whatever he does because he does great stuff, and he just he makes good music. And yeah, we will be listening, and please do the music that you actually want to make, Rustage. And yeah, I feel like whatever you want to do is usually good music, and please just do whatever you want to do. I think you pointed that out in that video quite well that you will be doing that, so I feel like I don't have to say that. So just let's just go on. I will listen to that again because I want the full like emotional impact of the whole section.
I'm done with making music I don't care about. I got ideas that are begging me to let them out. I got an audience, I'm worried that I'll let them down. But I got a fire burning in me, so I'll make them proud. I don't ever slow down, no I won't wait. Do it on my own grounds, I don't obey. We about to go loud, about to go age. Shaking up the rust, we've been going since the Stone Age. I don't even know how to stop. Reaching the sky, better know that I'm godlike. I don't even know how to stop. Look in my eyes and afraid of the spotlight. I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got by. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop. I don't even know how to stop. Reaching the sky, better know that I'm godlike.
We're getting melodies.
I don't even know how to stop. Look in my eyes and afraid of the spotlights. I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got bites. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop.
Okay, so we'll be listening to that part again because while I like Rustage's singing, this is the best that he's done so far. I feel like usually I feel like he held himself back and he's usually has been like doing more quiet things while singing, but this has like some actual bite, like the text actually says. So I want to hear that again. That was kind of cool.
I don't even know how to stop. Look in my eyes and afraid of the spotlights. I don't even know how to stop. They wanna fight, but don't know that I got bites. I don't even know how to stop. No, I don't even know how to stop.
Yeah, so Overflow, so let's just play out the whole video. Overflow is out now, and I think I'll try to do a reaction for the whole thing. It might actually be a bit more difficult because when there is no video, I feel like it's a lot harder to actually catch the bars. I will obviously try, but yeah. I feel like that was just a very cool song and a very cool way to kick off the album, and it's probably a good choice as like the first single. I haven't listened to anything else so far, so this was my first time listening to Can't Stop, and it will be my first time listening to the whole album. But I read a shit ton of Twitter comments that said that the album's great. So yeah, we'll be listening in, and I have very high hopes because obviously it's once again a song with very cool bars. It's produced in like the most high quality fashion, of course, like in typical Rustage fashion, which I want to point out here. Yeah, and I'm really stoked to listen to the rest of Overflow, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction as well. I try to be a bit more lively while doing those because sometimes I'm like the very stereotypical German with about I don't know, like my emotional circumference is like, I don't know, the size of a walnut at times, and I don't openly show how much I actually enjoy things. So let me just like reiterate and point out that I actually enjoy this a lot. Yeah. Okay, so I'll try to get like the whole Overflow reaction done, and I'll get back to you guys. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and see you soon.